At the Child Development Association, we have all different departments. We have supported child development, infant development, we have all of our therapies, we have speech and language, OT, which is occupational therapy, and physical therapy. We're really lucky that we have all these different brains and experiences and knowledge to draw from, because that just gives us a better breadth of knowledge to offer to our families. We consider ourselves family-centered. That means that the family is the expert on their child, and that's the most important thing. What one family might see as a priority for their family, another one might not, and they might want something different. So we can come together as a team to figure out the best way to meet the needs of the families under their direction, because they are the experts and they're in charge.
We met with April, and April went over their kind of just their values and the things that they really focus on, and they're really a love first type center. They lead with affection, they build relationships, they focus a lot on just making sure that the kids are comfortable, they don't push them outside of their comfort zone.
The progression that Declan has made since I think January, February when he started here is just night and day. Again, he was onto his, just as we left Ontario, he hit his first 3-syllable word, and again, we were fearful just prior to that, even that he may never speak, and the kid never stops speaking. So thanks to April and the gang for that one.
April really believes in everything happening organically, and so the center just really reflects a welcoming, loving environment for children to work through the things that they struggle with the most so that they can be successful in life. Declan started here on January 15th, and the progress he's made in 10, 11 months has been absolutely astounding. When he started here, he was barely saying 3-word sentences. He's up to 8-word sentences now. His peer play is absolutely incredible. He's grown so much as a person and into his personality and his character, and really learned to work through some things that were incredibly difficult for us as parents as far as just everyday routines go.
We've only been here a few weeks, but already we're seeing huge changes with Leo. Just simple things like he can wear 2-piece clothing, he's eating better, he's sleeping better, he's socializing better, and it's been under 2 months, and it's just been like life-changing for sure.
Now that we have some tools, it's easier to point or figure out the problems, right? Like, whereas the triggers that he'd have to have tantrums or stuff like that, we can now address those triggers better, because we realize, oh, this is what's triggering, this is why he's behaving that way. So now we can actually look at it and be like, okay, so that's what's happening, and this is how we can correct it, right? Whereas before, we would just think he's freaking out for the sake of freaking out. We didn't look for the triggers always.
I'm not sure where we would be without the TAP program right now. Just the past year and everything that happened, and with the diagnosis, this has just brought what we needed, and we're so happy.
Besides all the therapies, of course, that we have here, we have a bunch of groups that run out of here as well. We have a grandparent supporting grandparents group, we have a preemie group, infant massage group, we have a sibling support group. So children that don't necessarily have a diagnosis or are receiving services, but they have siblings that can come and have their own kind of time to talk and discuss and play and explore on their own time, just something special for them. And we're getting a lot of great feedback from families.
Other parents who are going through the same thing, right? To have that resource is really nice, because then you can be doing something and the other parent might be doing something different, and then you come together, you're like, oh, that might work, and then you try it and it works really well, right? Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
What I tell all my families is to check out all of their options, because there are options in terms of after you have a diagnosis, and no matter what they choose in terms of what they want to do to pursue therapy, I'm always here available as a resource, so people are always welcome to contact me, and I will help them in any way I can, steer them in the direction that they need, depending on what their questions are.